Once again, welcome to my live stream. This is Mark A. Crisis 169 on Xbox One X and PlayStation Network Live, coming to you with another video. Now, what I'm coming to video for? The video I'm coming with though is trying to explain to people the issues of what Xbox is having. Xbox has like issues, my friend. And unless you're an Xbox fanboy, shoves his head up of Phil Spencer's rear end while he's dragging him or dragging you around, you're not going to see these problems. The problems I handle like this. The Xbox brand is pretty much dead, no water. I have an Xbox One X. I had talked about it before. I did a review on it. I got it for Christmas. I'm very grateful for it. The $500 console that plays practically multiplayer games. Right now I'm playing Witcher 3 right now. Right now I'm playing Witcher 3 right now. I'm making on YouTube right now, but I'm playing Witcher 3 is what I play. Game of choice. Sorry. The game of choice I play. It's a game I play because it uses the performance of 4K. I don't have a 1080p TV, so I just use the performance mode. I tried 4K, don't see much to it. It looks clear, but it doesn't really work for me. I need a 4K TV. Anyway, though, moving on. The Xbox One X is a great console. It's a good thing they did, because it runs perfectly on performance and on 4K. The problem is the 4K aspect, like you're playing ZK2, it runs worse on the One X. It's been proven by IGN and many other people like Downward Thrust, people like who played it, and many people who played the game. Like I played it, it just didn't seem like it ran really well. Now I played it on Game Pass. I have that for a month. I get it, on a month-to-month basis. I don't always get it because you always can't afford it. But since they have Gears of War 4 and I beat it on there, Gears of War, I beat Gears of War 1, 2, and 3, but hell, I'm gonna get it anyway. I can try to beat it on Insane mode, run with that. Halo 5. I really hope they release Smash Collection. If I won't, because price ain't fixed yet. I bought that about three and a half, 4 years ago, and that's the biggest problem with me. I bought an Xbox One original, without Connect, for that game, plus also Titanfall, it was a good game, and also Rise, that was a so good game. And Dead Rising 3 though. Dead Rising 3 to me was a great game. It's the only game I played on Dead Rising. Said Dead Rising 4. That's okay. So my standards are kind of in the middle, kind of up and down standard. I don't have a standard in one section. Now, getting back into it though. What is the problem with the Xbox brand? Is the Xbox brand dead forever? Don't know. I know one thing though. If Microsoft Xbox don't come out with some good E3 stuff, I mean, you bring the big guns, then they're not gonna have a whole lot of good year. It is rumored, folks, out there in the game community, that the Xbox, the PS, the PlayStation, the Nintendo Switch is going to become number two. Guess who's become number three? Sure hell ain't gonna be Microsoft. Sure hell ain't gonna be Sony. Atari Box is a laughable joke. If anything, you'd be breaking the top 10 or top 10,000 on the list of consoles that came through over the past 20 years. Unless they have some good games on it. But that's a whole different argument for a different day. Different story for a different day. Microsoft be number three. And the only time that happened is when the Wii U came out. Well, the Wii came out, people who were not suffice gamers, they bought it for the Wii Sports, Wii Tennis, games like that. And I'll give you a little understanding of why that happened. Nintendo has a weird way of doing things. They went K-centric. They didn't want to do hardcore gamers. We wanted the blood and guts and the veins popping out and rest of the crap. They didn't want they didn't want that. They wanted the kitty crap running around with the 5-year-olds playing, playing tennis. And that's nothing wrong. That's fine. If that's your market, fine. Then when Wii came out, it kind of failed because they're like, screw you, Nintendo. You didn't like us. You didn't want us back. When the Wii came out, and you just gave us this half-assed excuse. So that console went in the toilet. Wii U did. The Switch went people on the graces because they're doing exactly what Sony did, but doing it better in the sense that they're giving you Mario's, they're giving you games, giving you a fun ton of system. It's powerful enough, probably at the base Xbox, base PS4 power. And that's not bad. A little late to the party. They're a little late to the party, but they still have time to get drunk and dance maybe a couple hours or a couple dances and eat some food left over. But they're a couple hours late to the party, or a couple years late to the party. But they can still participate in the party. This party is being held by PlayStation, obviously. They're number one. Of course, PC is a whole different beast. PC's having a block party with a whole different analogy there. This is more of a house party, and everybody's invited. The problem is though, Nintendo was always late to the party. Now with the Switch coming out, Xbox is being late to the party. That when Scalebound was canceled, it took a big blow on them. When Quantum Break came out, it was a gigantic disaster. When hell, going back to 2013 with the Xbox One reveal, see, people are not letting that go because they can't. When you slap them in the face like pow, and call them stupid and say you're gonna buy this thing because you have to, or Xbox, they're gonna go 5, 4, 3, 2, and you knew what's gonna come down next. So people are gonna give you 3, 2, and guess which one number one you're gonna get, and that's what the consumer has done. And I have One X. I didn't buy it. Got it for Christmas, like I said, though. My family's very grateful. I'm grateful for my family. And they knew I felt hard times before. And there's days where a little tough love was given because you need fall into hard times. You cause your own problems. But I've climbed out of my problems. The problem is Xbox hasn't learned from the problems with these games. I can't spend money I don't have, and you can't either. But Microsoft can they can make it rain micro dollars all they want. The problem is, even the Xbox fanboys are no longer supporting the console. A lot of them bought Switches. I mean, literally, some of them bought Switches. I found out at work like that, and it kind of makes sense if you look at how the state of Decay 2, and how that Sea of Thieves were just colossal failures. Oh, Xbox says we have 2 million people playing State of Decay 2. Yeah, probably 2 million people who got freaking Game Pass probably playing it. Oh, I got Game Pass. I had One X, and I get it to my father a whole month. I couldn't use it. I already had an account there. So I get it to my father. He played a couple racing games and stay on that. There ain't much there. It's most of this some shovelware. But it's some good games on there. Hopefully they get Halo Master Collection on it hopefully soon. It'd be nice if they just do it. Just drop it on there. It'd be nice. You know what I mean? Just throw us a bone. Damn, the game's been out 3 years, still broken. I bought the game for $60 when it first came out. I felt like a jackass. But I kind of liked. I wanted all four. I wanted all 3 games actually. The fourth game I didn't care about really, but I played the fourth game, beat it. Anyway, I didn't really care for the second one, but I played it. Finally, I played it and beat it. It was a really good campaign when it actually worked.
That being said, though, State of Decay 2 didn't work. The first one was worse than the second one when it just came out, just all tore up and destroyed. And yet, we're supposed to sit there and say, okay, Microsoft, we'll pay $30, $60 for a game. Heck no. That ain't gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. Not in this day and age. Not in this day and age where you're sitting there telling people, you know, you know, you know, to give you $30, $40, $50, $60 for a game that's yet not even 100% fixed and working. And I don't care anybody says Sea of Thieves. The Sea of Thieves, no Xbox fanboy is gonna jump in front of that. And if you are, then you're dumb. And you truly are a tard. Because you have proven the fact that you'll bend over and take anything that Microsoft tells you to take. And you were once cool, now you are a tool. And a tool gets used. What people say, yeah, until they find some bigger, better tool that's shinier, then they throw you away at rusty tools. What I'm trying to say is, guys, that don't hate on the console because it doesn't have exclusives. Hate on the console because it has crappy games that are not working. That's the thing. Way back to going back to the E3 presentation of the damn thing, the revealing the damn thing, going back to how E3 and how presentation they came out with it, and not one of them stayed behind to answer questions because they knew how terrible it was, and going back to how Titanfall was a great game, but Magic Collection, Halo Magic Collection was total garbage. It's a dumpster fire, and where nobody seemed to care because only a million people bought, only a million people bought that game. And Halo 5 wasn't supported by people at first at all. And Halo 5 wasn't supported by a lot of people either. And Gears of War 4 was okay, but wasn't well received. And State of Decay 2 was destroyed and just crumbling on itself, and patches still not working. And you got Sea of Thieves, where you're rolling a boat around, a ship around nowhere. This is not something you can understand, guys. If you do not get to go out and buy your own games, you'll never understand what I'm saying. I have a 1X right there. Right there. That I got for Christmas. I couldn't afford it. I thank my parents for it, my family for it. You know, I couldn't afford it. They knew I couldn't afford it. I wanted it, but didn't want anybody to go broke over it because hell, I think it's a lot of money. So it's a lot of money. But I was saving up for it, but couldn't do it 100% myself. So, but that's something that's understandable to me. But these games should be fixed 100%. Should be no reason whatsoever they fixed. No reason why they shouldn't be fixed. And no fanboy is going to tell me, anybody else out there, these games are as they are, play it or don't play it. Because what happened if Johnny got enough money, $10, and bought Game Pass, only to play State of Decay 2? Come to find out, he got the game downloaded day one. It didn't work. Yes, the little tyke didn't spend $30. That's fine. What happened if Biff spent $30? It's even worse than that, because now you see the game he can't play. Parents probably won't let him take it back. Hell, I wouldn't want to buy another game again from Microsoft again, but see, I had a game like that called My Chief Collection, but I realized that everybody has their problems and developers have issues. I'm not making excuses for them. I'm just telling you guys what I know. What I know is State of Decay 2 is broken. Sea of Thieves is garbage.
Scalebound was canceled. Microsoft gets in the way of the developers, force them to play their games their way, build them their way, instead of leaving them alone, and letting them do their own thing. Microsoft is getting in the way, and it's punishing the developers, and punishing you and I, because we want to play good games, we can't play, but yet, going back on the Sony's house party, going back back in there, they're having a great time popping a bubbly, because they have got awards that sold hundreds, probably millions of copies right now. If they sold 1 million copies in the first week, that'd be kind of weak for them. There's probably 3 or 4 million probably sold by now, for all we know. But the point being, guys, that you can't compare State of Decay 2 to God of War. Because Microsoft don't want story games. They want online multiplayer games. Hell, the games they got multiplayer now don't even work. State of Decay 2 and freaking Sea of Thieves had nobody on it. So essentially, you're playing a game that you can't play online. Titanfall was a good game. Yes, it ran its course very quickly. But even after after a year and a half, I got it about 9 months after it came out. And I played it. It's like about 5, 6, 7,000 people on that thing still. When I got it about 3 years ago. And I had fun with it. I now regen 3 times, and that was about it. The second one I got on the PS4, regen about 3 times, and that's about it. But you can still play it, and people are still into it. Probably not how much the first one, the second one is. But the reason why Titanfall 2 is kind of dead in the water is because they came out on Battlefield 1 and also Call of Duty. That's kind of stupid. It came out, 3 months, 4 months earlier on its own end. It probably would have had more people. And we found out how crappy Call of Duty was and how maybe lame Battlefield was. People would have gone back to Titanfall and screwed it back to Titanfall. Whatever. The fact is, guys, this. Here's the biggest fact of all. I might end this. I'm gonna end us here. End on this in about 2 minutes. End on this last thing here. Microsoft is screwing up, and if Microsoft does not bring the big guns at E3, they don't bring the best exclusives, something. Hint the Scalebound's coming back, something. Microsoft and the Xbox division will be dead in the water. And they're really trailing. They're really running on a very low engine right now, Steam. They have no Steam in their engines. They're running very low power because they don't have exclusives to keep them going. See, Sony and Nintendo have games people want. Yeah, I'm running GameStop and buy State of Decay 2. Why? You can get on Game Pass for $9 a month. No, you're probably renting the game. Now, they don't want to give you that. And that's what they think about State of Decay 2, Sea of Thieves. I know Microsoft was trying to do right by Xbox, right, and I understand what they're trying to do. And so I'm not mad at them for trying to push something else. People want different things, because, PlayStation Now is garbage. It doesn't work. It just doesn't come out, it doesn't work. I've used it for a month and I hated it. Because I had a little load screen saying, disconnecting from the server in 30 seconds. Because it was a terrible internet service. I had Spectrum. I had 100 megabyte download. I'm still getting kicked off that thing. I'm like, well, my internet is great. Always on. When I had CD late band, same thing. So, I don't just raise Sony as being some Gargantuan godlike creature, but you have to understand with them, they're actually doing it. And Microsoft have to come out with some great games. E3 been immaculate, nothing wrong, 100% games. It just has to be, because if you don't come with anything, it's going to be in the toilet. No, I worked in that week, but I'll be off later on to watch it. If it's like crap, I'm really going to be upset. More upset because they're just pissing on the fact that Xbox gamers are being pissed on. That makes me mad. But yeah, guys, like down below, comment, follow me on Xbox PlayStation Network Crisis 169. Peace, love, see you out later.